What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of What the Duck Auto, and today we're working on an 04 F350 and we're doing an AC compressor, and it can be kind of intimidating like it was when I first saw the ticket sell, and it's really not that bad. I'm going to show you, this is just like an explanation. I'm not going to be doing a full video. I don't have my GoPro set up or anything. I just got my phone right now. It's literally so easy and it pays really well. So I'm just going to show you how I have it set, what to do, what you're gonna need. Alrighty. So I took the fender liner out, which is just a couple of 5.5mm bolts. This vacuum bubble has three 10mm nuts, excuse me. And then right here and right here in the fender liner, it's gonna have 8mm bolts that hold that in. Just remove that, take the wheel off. I have it on a rack, but it can be done on the ground. You can see I got it supported right there. Top bolt right here on your AC compressor is a 10 mil. Bottom bolt is a 10 mil. For that, for the top one, I just used regular 8-inch snap-on flex head 3/8 drive with a pretty, I wouldn't say it's really skinny or short, a Matco ADV 10mm socket. It fit on there, no issue. For the bottom one, same thing, but with an extension, so you can. Let me turn my light on. So you can fish it up between these lines, because it's kind of hard to get it in there without an extension. Your third one, this is the tricky one because it's behind the actual like subframe, I guess you'd say, but it's a cradle, the engine cradle. You can see a nut missing right there, and another one right there. 221mm nuts hold this side of the motor mounts on. Same thing with the other side. Take those off. I used my 1/2-inch drive impact with a 21mm, and the other one I had to get out. I started it with this one because you can't get an impact in there. Started it with this, and then I just got it out with this. It was actually pretty loose. You see, I got my tools out of my roll cart. Let me crawl under here. So like I was saying before, you can see, well, let me see it on the camera. Oh, right there, that's where your other one's gonna be. So if you just stick your extension in through those lines on the backside, you'll get that bolt out. It'll pop out, no problem. And then like I was saying, on that other one, there's no way to access it. You can see it through that hole right there, but it's a 13mm. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to remove those nuts like stated before. I have the engine supported with a jack stand, and it's at basically where the engine meets the transmission at the bell housing. And then I just lowered the truck down. Let me get out from underneath it. Come back over here. And it's kind of hard to see, but the bolt head is sticking out right there. You can see it not very well on camera. Let me finagle my phone. And there's that bolt. It's right down there. Just take that out, and obviously some are Allen head, some are, that looks like a 10mm. Leave that for last, so that way it can support your AC compressor, which is basically what everyone else was saying. Undid the cycling switch or pressure switch, whatever one it is. We're going to be replacing this pigtail because you can see it's broken, so I'll be splicing a new one into that. Remove that, take your belt off, and your compressor will come out right here. You don't have to take that pain in the butt shroud off. I don't even know who designed that monstrosity of a fan shroud, but Lord, that's where the hours come in removing this thing. So just to reiterate something else that I've done, instead of just leaving the AC hoses up top, go ahead and leave this top bolt in, because that really provides much more support than just the AC lines. It kind of rocks down, and so when you're loosening this lower left one, it basically, every time you loosen it, the compressor slides out, taking up any kind of slack. So you kind of have to hold the compressor there. But let's see if we can get it out. there we go. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. Something super sweet, like I said, simple. It's not bad. I believe this ticket pays like 8 hours. I'm also doing like an orifice tube and the receiver dryer, and that's also included with like an evac and recharge. But I mean, people are they're out there stating on the internet you got to take all this stuff off, and you really don't, man. So just takes a little bit of brain knowledge and figuring out, and if you can't do that, we'll take all this stuff out, I guess. But that ain't me. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching What the Duck Auto.